NPB slugger Kazuma Okamoto is headed to Major League Baseball. It was reported today in Japan that the Yomiuri Giants will likely agree to post him to Major League Baseball this offseason. This means that two of the biggest power hitters in Japan are being posted this offseason, Munetaka Murakami being the other one. I did a video about Murakami a couple months ago, but I did not do one about Okamoto because I just didn't think it was going to happen. The Giants almost never post anyone, and this will be the first time they post a position player. Don't know why they're changing now, but for some reason, they're letting him go. A little background on Okamoto. He's 29. He'll turn 30 in the middle of next season. 6 feet, 212 pounds. That's 183 centimeters, 96 kilos. Bats and throws right-handed. Plays first and third almost equally. Debuted in NPB in 2015. Played his first full season in 2018. From 2018 to 2023, hit 30-plus home runs in 6 consecutive seasons, with a career high of 41 in 2023. 2024 almost made it 7 in a row. He hit 27 homers. But that had more to do with the dead ball in Japan. Everyone's numbers took a hit in the last few years. He was injured for most of 2025, only played in 69 games, but managed to hit 15 home runs, putting him on pace to hit over 30 if he played a full season. Batting average has been consistently between 250 and 280 over the years. On-base percentage between 340 and 390. Slugging almost always over 500. OPS between 800 and 960. But in 2025, he slashed 327, 416, 598. If he kept that up for a full season, it would have been the best numbers of his career. We don't know if he could have kept that up, but it's a good sign when his best numbers are coming in his most recent year. He played 52 games at third in 2025, 2 errors committed, fielding percentage 985. 27 games at first, 3 errors, also a 985 fielding percentage. Defensive WAR minus 0.1. Not great on defense, but not terrible either. It might be best if he sticks to one position instead of always going back and forth all the time. He's also played the outfield in recent past years. 15 games in the outfield in 2024, so there are options with him on the field. If none of them work out, he could also be used as a DH. That was not an option in NPB. The Giants play in Central League where there is no DH, and the pitchers still go to the plate. 2025 numbers versus velocity, 155 to 160 kilometers per hour. That's between 96 and 100. He was 3 out of 6. 150 to 155, 93 to 96 miles an hour, 8 out of 19. 145 to 150, 90 to 93 miles an hour, 10 out of 37. Most of his home runs were hit on pitches between 75 and 86 miles an hour. Versus right-handers, 46 out of 156 with 9 home runs, good for a 295 average. Versus southpaws, 36 out of 95 with 6 home runs, batting 379. Strong against both left and right-handed pitchers, especially lefties. Pitches in the strike zone, he hit 396, a 68% swing rate, 90% contact rate. Swing and miss, 9%. Out of the strike zone, hitting 102, a swing rate of 23%, contact rate 51, swing and miss 49. Versus pitchers who went on to Major League. Well, the last Central League pitcher to go on to MLB was Tomoyuki Sugano, who played his first MLB season in 2025 with the Baltimore Orioles. But he was also a Giant. Okamoto never faced him. The only pitcher we can look at then is Shota Imanaga. For his career, Okamoto had 56 plate appearances versus Imanaga, 13 out of 48 for a 271 average, 3 home runs, 8 walks, struck out 14 times, OPS 979. In 2023, Imanaga's last year in Japan, Okamoto was 2 out of 5 with a walk, a home run, struck out once, OPS 1700. Impressive numbers coming against a guy who's gone on to become a really good MLB pitcher. So he is a good hitter. Can it translate to success in Major League Baseball? I'd say given his ability to hit high velocity and versus both right and left-handed pitchers, his consistent success at the plate, that yeah, he can hit the ball in MLB. Definitely better than Tsutsugo or Akiyama, 2 recent NPB to MLB failures. More power than Seiya Suzuki or Masataka Yoshida hit for in NPB, but doesn't hit as well for average as those two did. So hard to make a comparison between Okamoto and Suzuki and Yoshida. I definitely expect his power numbers to drop. Maybe 15 to 20 home runs in his first year, batting around 250, just a guess. And what about Okamoto versus Murakami? The two will be trying to land MLB contracts during the same offseason. Very similar, both power hitters, both play first and third, though Murakami has been exclusively a third baseman for a few years now. Both of them have had some trouble on defense, and both play in Central League, so mostly the same ballparks and facing the same pitchers. Though it should be mentioned that Murakami plays in a more hitter-friendly park. Okamoto's home field was Tokyo Dome, which is more like a typical MLB stadium. Murakami is more likely to become a great hitter in MLB. Not saying he will, just that he has the ability. He's got an enormous amount of power in his swing, and if he's able to locate the ball, he can crush it. The kind of hitter I'd expect to strike out a lot in his first MLB season, but maybe cuts down on the strikeouts as he gets used to going up against Major League pitching, and he could hit 40 home runs in a season. Could. Didn't say he will, but he could. Also, he's got age on his side, 4 years younger than Okamoto. That may not sound like a lot, but when you're talking about players crossing the Pacific and trying to get adjusted to a different league, that difference is huge. On the other hand, Okamoto has a better record of consistency. 6 consecutive 30 home run seasons, almost made it 7, and would have if not for the ball. This year, injury was the only thing stopping him from hitting 30 again. Murakami is more of a streaky player. He gets really hot at times, but he also gets really cold. Which one should your team sign? I can't really say. Okamoto, due to his age, will probably come cheaper, but Murakami has more potential to really make a name for himself in MLB. Any team that could use another infielder should consider either one of them. But the team will have to have some flexibility. People keep saying the Dodgers are going to get Murakami, but the Dodgers are looking for a full-time third baseman, and they can't put him anywhere else. If his defense becomes a problem, the only other position he can play is first, and the Dodgers have Freddie Freeman there. Then they have Ohtani at DH, so that's not an option either. It'll be the same problem if they try to sign Okamoto. Any team in a similar situation should be careful when looking at these two. That's all I've got. Leave a comment. What do you think about Okamoto? What team do you think you'll end up signing with? Who would you rather have, Okamoto or Murakami? Let us know down below. Anyway, that's all for this one. Until next time, this is Baseball International. See ya.